everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing possible reasons why your heat transfer vinyl is not sticking to your shirt. So if you have made a shirt or other item with heat transfer vinyl and you've noticed it coming off, there is a couple different reasons why that can be. And it can be very frustrating if you have made a shirt with heat transfer vinyl. Maybe you've washed it, worn it once or twice, then it comes off and you're wondering, one, can I fix this shirt? Is it salvageable? And two, how do I prevent this from happening again going forward? So we're gonna start with that. So first off, why is it not sticking to your shirt? There's probably a couple different reasons why. One is the temperature. You need to make sure you're pressing the right temperature for the different type of vinyl that you have. To do this, make sure you check out the manufacturer's website of the vinyl that you have, because they will tell you on their website exactly what temperature you need to be pressing your vinyl at, and it's important to follow these instructions because it will make a huge difference. The second reason why it may not be sticking and maybe peeling up is because of the pressure with which you are pressing your item. If you do not press it long enough, obviously it's going to peel up because it hasn't had time to adhere properly to the shirt. And then the other reason, if you are pressing it too long, you might be actually like burning the vinyl to the point where it just starts to like peel up on itself, and you'll know, you see that like peeling type of thing, and it's you've done it too long basically. Another reason with the pressure is if you are using an iron, that is a good reason why it could be peeling up. To use an iron is possible. It is just a lot harder than if you were to use an easy press or a regular press to do it. If you are using an iron, you need to make sure that you use a ton of pressure, and you also need to make sure you have a very firm surface underneath your item. So for example, don't use an ironing board. You need to maybe use a table with a cloth over it. So for me, I would use my kitchen table and then a towel, and then I would press my design on top of the towel on top of the table. Just something to be aware of. Like I said, it's possible, it's just a lot harder, and the iron will oftentimes result in it peeling up if you don't do it really, really well with the iron. The third reason why your heat transfer vinyl might be peeling up is the seams of the shirt. So if you are doing a shirt or a baby onesie in particular, where the seams may be interfering with how your heat press is coming down on the item. So if it cannot get a proper grip basically on the shirt and push that heat transfer vinyl down, it's going to peel up because it hasn't had the right contact and pressure to be able to do so. So make sure that you have something in between the onesie or in between the shirt if the seams are causing an issue. The other thing that you need to be aware of is the time with which you are pressing your item. You need to make sure you don't press it too long. You need to make sure you don't press it, and then you need to make sure you're pressing it enough as well. The pressing time can make a big difference. So also that is something to be aware of. And the final reason why it may not be sticking is always, of course, you might have bad vinyl. Typically that's not the case in my experience. It's usually either fixed via the temperature, the pressure, the pressing time, or the seams. So yes, definitely keep that in mind if you are trying to figure out why your heat transfer vinyl isn't sticking. I do hope that helps. Now, if you are here because you already made a shirt, it peeled up, and you're sitting there with it in front of you and you're going, can I salvage this project? Yes, normally you can. So typically what you want to do is you want to put something on top of your design so that way it doesn't burn. You never want to put direct press on top of your heat transfer vinyl. So maybe put like a towel or something like that over top of it, like a very thin towel, and then, excuse me, lightly reapply that temperature until you start to see it come in and start to stick back to the shirt. Now, if it's completely peeled up, like if you've washed it and it is peeled and it is like all twisted, it's gone. You can't salvage it. But just look at your shirt or your item, look and see if it looks like it could be fixed by simply, like I said, applying a very thin towel over the top of it, or some kind of other heat resistant source so that it can, you know, apply properly and get the heat back on top of it. So yes, I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to drop them below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more other creative how-tos and fixes. Thank you guys.